Hello again, thanks for joining. It's time for a new Model Railway news update to keep you up to date with some interesting new announcements from these manufacturers. And we've got some new models to show you across a number of different scales. I'm just going to flash up this notification before I get started, short and sweet, and then we can get into it. Right, let's go. Okay, it's Accurascale in first this time, with some updates on the Pannier tank engines. They have come into market very soon. These are painted and decorated samples showing how far along the production process the new range is, and they are already looking really very good. However, there is always room for improvement, and the colour has shown a few issues such as the straps on the smoke box door, which were too close together, but this has now been resolved in production. Another issue, caused mainly by the production process, was that the dome was slightly angled and not vertical at the sides. However, as you can see from this photo, that has been addressed as well with an innovative production change, and it's now perfect. But these late changes have had a bit of a knock-on on the delivery timescale, delaying the release by around 3 months to June 2025. Yes, that's frustrating, but I think the trade-off in quality and accuracy make up for it. If you just can't wait for a Pannier tank engine, then you might be tempted to buy one of the Bachmann versions, which are readily available now. They are priced at an RRP of £124.95, but with some retailers, they're discounting them now down to around £106. There's even this one, a special edition coming out in late April or early May time as part of Bachmann's new Railway 200 celebrations range, and depicts a locomotive that took part in the 150th anniversary celebrations of the opening of the Stockton and Darlington Railway in 1975. This one is also priced the same as the rest of the Bachmann Pannier locos, but with just £15 difference between the two RRP prices here, I know which one I'd be going for. But what do you think? Which would tempt you? Let me know in the comments below. It's certainly going to be interesting to watch this pan out. Talking of Bachmann, well, kinda. EFE rails specifically, I did talk about their new tool Class 74, and they have now given us this sneaky peek of some decorated samples of 2 of them. However, I hope these are very early versions because there's some obvious things wrong here, like the fuzziness between the yellow and the blue, and the ropey masking. And also some ropey masking here where the grey and blue meet as well. So maybe still some more work to be done. One thing's for sure though, the bogies look great and the pipework on the front looks really impressive as well. This was part of Bachmann's spring announcement in which there were over 100 new models. Although we can debate what actually constitutes new. Out of them though, there wasn't much that caught my eye except for the new Collectors Club models of the Class 41. This twin pack consists of 2 powered units which have directional lights as well as cab lighting. The twin pack is priced at £399.95, so basically £200 a model. Remember, club members also get 10% off this price. Also alongside the twin pack, we're being offered 41001 in its later engineer's livery where the whole of the cab was painted yellow. Aside from that, it's basically the same model. However, this one comes with the option to have sound too. Price is £199.95 for the standard one or £309.95 for sound fitted versions. Again, discount of 10% off this if you're a club member. I found the rest of the 2025 range a bit boring, but what did you think of the range on offer this spring from Bachmann? Comments below if you saw something good. But back to Accurascale, as they have also announced their first ever train pack featuring the Austerity 060 tank engine in a special LMR blue livery representing number 196, which in real life is a bit of a film star, having appeared in the Great St. Trinian's train robbery and also Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Matched with the Loco is 2 Mark I suburban coaches in the same blue LMR livery. The coaches represent a break second designated Army 5301 and second class designated Army 3302 from around 1968, when both were wearing the Oxford blue livery. The set comes in special presentation packaging and features etched nameplates and additional features such as distressed coach roof printing and running numbers that will never be available outside of this set. Both DC and DCC sound fitted sets will be offered priced at £299.95 and £399.95 respectively. Delivery is Q2 2026 and you can pre-order from the Accurascale website now, but that is a bit of a wait. It's going to be interesting to see if they start to rival Hornby on the old train pack range. Time will tell. Some Dapol news updates, and we'll start off with a worthy cause. Dapol already offer a range of commemorative wagons for the 80th anniversary of VE Day, but they have added some additional ones to the range to cover the merchant navy. Not new wagons, but new livery options here, and prices shown below. For each one sold, Dapol will be making a donation to the Royal British Legion, but again, we're not told exactly how much of a donation. Anyway, these are available to pre-order now from various retailers with delivery before the day in May, at least we would assume. Also from Dapol, but this time in O scale, they have announced a third production run of these LB SCR Stroudley coaches in the lime brown livery with gas lighting. Absolutely fantastic models that feature a die-cast chassis with metal sprung buffers, with bodies that have fantastic line liveries with lots of extra parts added. They can also come with lights fitted, which can be either DC or DCC controlled depending on which one you opt for. Prices begin at an RRP of $184.43 and are due in Q2 this year. We talked earlier about the Austerity 060 from Accurascale and O scale, but here we have one in O scale from Dapol, being released exclusively through Rails of Sheffield. This version is a War Department dull green colour and named Warrington. It has all the same features as the normal range of J94 livery versions from Dapol, which interestingly has full working inside motion, including connecting rods with pistons and valve eccentrics, which is pretty cool. This one is number WD150 and comes with etched nameplates in the box, so you can choose to fit them if you wish. This model is going to be priced more than the core range, and obviously only through Rails, with the price coming in at $269.95 for DC, $299.95 for DCC, and $399.95 for DCC with sound. I'm not sure why it's quite so much more for the sound file. Anyway, this will be available very soon, and you can pre-order from the Rails website now if you'd like one. German manufacturer Noch added some new figure packs to its range, this time in the Funny Scenes collection, where you get some funny things going on. Each set tells a story and adds something a little different to your layout. All in HO scale, these are priced between around £12 to around £14 here in the UK. I always love it when Roco announce some new models. I didn't talk about their massive 2025 range launch earlier this year when they had some great models announced, and maybe I'll get round to doing a video about the best in that range. However, they have already added some additional items to the range, so here's some new items starting with this diesel loco. It's the DB-AG BR218, which isn't a new model as such, and in this Era 6 livery is probably one of the best colours on this diesel. It's got the usual Plux 22 interface and has directional lights, and the body now has etched metal parts added too. A decent loco to add to your fleet, and this is priced around £200 for DC and around $290 for DCC with sound. The next one is an Austrian RH2062 diesel shunter, this one number 30 from Era 3. A fantastic looking machine. This is being offered as DCC with sound only, as it also has automatic couplings. As normal, it has directional lights and has a stay alive capacitor fitted too. Price here is around $320. Next we have two liveries for the wonderful looking RH810 diesel railcar with trailer, both from Era 5. The top one is from the ZSSK and is numbered 4911. The lower one is the CD livery as number 3285. They come with a Plux 16 digital interface and as normal have directional lighting, motor with flywheel, and they have interior lighting in both cars. Priced at £260 for DC and $380 for DCC with sound, these are very attractive models and I'm sure will be very popular. This is a cool model to have. It's the Dutch PO Class 309, or as they're known by their nickname, the GOAT, due to the noises they make. The model is digital only and also has the automatic couplers. They come with the usual directional lights and stay alive capacitor standard. No note on if the crane actually works, but this is priced at around £300 for either AC digital or DCC, both with sound. Now there's a lot of Vectron models now, and here's another one. This is the RH1293 of the OBB, and it comes with a swappable front panel with either OBB or the Austrian Railways logo, so you can switch it to what you want. With Plux 22, it has all the digital features you'd expect. This one is a pretty good livery as well, I think. Available in 3 different configurations with prices at £230 for DC and digital versions with sound at £320. We're also offered this coach too. It's a DB-AG type DB-PZA bi-level coach, second class, and this is in S-Bahn Dresden livery. It comes with a range of destination boards for you to apply, plus it has interior lighting. It's a really good model and comes in at a price of £95. Not cheap, but it is pretty cool. There's going to be more Roco coming soon, and I'm going to wrap up the video now. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'm sure there'll be more coming soon, so don't forget to subscribe to keep yourself up to date, and I'll see you on the next one.